Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? I'm actually getting ready to go to my work Christmas party, and it's actually very casual. But of course, I'm going to be extra. That should be no shock to anybody, and it will not be any shock to my coworkers either. So, I'm actually just wearing a cute little red sweater. It says Mary on it. I got it at Marshall's, and I'll show you the whole outfit. And I'm actually going backwards today. I'm going to do my makeup first and then my hair, and I'll kind of show you what I have planned for that. But I'm going to try to be fast today, you guys. I actually need to be fast because I'm running late, and that's no shock either. So I'm just going to run through this makeup. Everything's going to be affordable. I figured since it's more casual, I wanted to make it more, well, the look's not going to be casual, but we're going to use affordable makeup. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a challenge for me to do, something with red, but I'm up for the challenge, you guys. So I've already prepped my skin really well. Last night I wore one of those chin straps and my frownies just to kind of prepare for today. I'm actually going to use some tape, and I am going to prime my eyes with my favorite primer that I get off Amazon. So yeah, you guys, originally or usually we do something more fancy. He belongs to a yacht club here down in Detroit, and that's usually where we go. And what has happened is a lot of the our coworkers have moved quite, a distance. It's just too far for a lot of the people now. So we were actually just going to go to like a nice little dinner, just us girls, and him after work one day, and everybody kind of was bummed about that too. So this poor guy, he's trying to make everybody happy, and it just keeps going nowhere. Everybody was kind of bummed about that situation. So what happened was one of our coworkers, I'm going to use this tape, you guys. I get it from Amazon. Everything I'm using will be in the description box. So one of our coworkers, she's like, okay, we can't have that. We need, our typical party where everybody becomes ridiculous. So she kind of lives halfway for everybody. So she offered her home. So that's where we're going to be going. We're just going to head to her house. Again, it's going to be very casual, you guys. And wait till you see what I'm doing. I mean, it's ridiculous. You would think that, I was going to a fancy dinner or something. But, yeah, you guys, that's just how I am. If I get to go out, I am going to go all out, and I'm going to dress up. And again, it's no shock to them. They know that I'm extra. I go into work with all this makeup. Okay, so the palette I chose to use, you guys, is the one from Five Below that everybody was really excited about. That one video, my Five Below video, I showed this palette, $5. And if you didn't see that, this is what it looks like. It has a mirror. It has a very large mirror. And these are the shades here. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So I'm thinking, you guys, some black, some gold, browns. I'm just gonna be throwing tons of different colors on, and we're gonna come up with a look, and hope to God it's going to turn out, because I really don't have time to be dilly-dallying and changing my look. So I'm going to look for a mirror because I think I forgot to bring it down. Okay, I have this big mirror here, but I'm definitely going to need my 5x mirror. Okay, I think I'm going to start with this shade. It's going to be pretty dramatic at first. And it's called Swing here. And I believe that's what it's called. It's like a burgundy. And I'm just going to do, I hope, a light dusting right here in the crease, because like I said, I have a little idea in my head. Yeah, I like this shade. I am actually going to deepen it up because I thought it was going to be a lot more red or burgundy, so I'm in luck. So again, I'm just going to sweep that pretty much across the whole lid, and I'm not going to be too concerned right now about how precise I am. I'm just basically laying down some color just to see where this is going to go. Okay, so far so good, you guys. The formula is pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, these palettes here by Smoke and Mirrors, they're just really nice. That other palette, pretty much blended like a high-end palette. So that is what I'm hoping this is going to do for me too. So what are you guys doing? Do any of you have any work plans or work party plans that you're going to be doing soon? This is pretty, early in the month, so It just seems very awkward. We usually have our work parties, I don't know, maybe the second week. So it just seems super early for me. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go into a more smaller brush, a little bit more dense. And now I want to look for like a brown shade. So I think this is really the only brown shade, and it's not super, super brown. I'm hoping this is going to work, but we are going to make it work, you guys. So I am just going to add that here in the crease. And I think I'm going to have to darken that up. So I'm actually going to change gears here. And I'm going to go with this bloom. It's more like a plum, but that one, the blur, it just was just too light with what I had in my head. So again, I'm just putting this basically in my crease right here because I want the star of the show, just like the other time I used the other palette. I want the star of the show to be the shimmer and more out this way. So that's what I'm having in my head. I just feel like reds are very hard to come up with like a makeup look. Usually that's why when I do wear reds, I really have like a basic eye look. Sometimes I'll just have like a shimmer with like just like a dusting of a neutral shade. But I just want to be different today, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, so now I'm going to take a very clean brush here, and I'm just going to go and soften the edge of that pink shade or burgundy. And as you can see, this is blending out very easy. Okay, so this is moving pretty quickly, which is good. Now I'm actually going to use this. It's by Wet n Wild, and you guys, I'm taking a risk here because some of this stuff I haven't even used, but it's just my work, coworkers. They'll they'll get it and probably make a good laugh out of it, or they'll be too intoxicated to even notice that my makeup's going everywhere. But I'm going to use the Wet n Wild, and this is a multi-stick, and it's pretty hefty here. So let's hope that this is going to do what I wanted to do. So I am just going to place this on the outer corner. And I'm not going to do like a huge wing today, you guys, even though that's what this look would probably call for. But here's my thoughts. Some of the people are going to be outside. They're going to have like a bonfire. My eye situation where it does, they start running. So I'm a little nervous to do a huge, bold wing, a fear that it'll be running and smearing all over the place. So now I'm just going to take like a little angled brush here, and I am going to kind of smudge this out. And then I'm going to take like a little tiny, clean brush here, and I'm just going to really soften that up. Because I'm more wanting just like a little hint of black. I don't want it like super, like I said, dramatic. And I'm just going to add a little bit more right here in my crease because the way my hood is, it would get lost in that crease there. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to get my 5x mirror to you guys so I can really see what I'm doing because I have the worst eyesight. Yeah, and that's looking pretty good. I'm liking how that's looking. Now I'm going to clean the same brush, and now I'm going to go into, I think what I'm going to do here is kind of mix these two shades right here. Because I just want to create like some kind of shadow right, above that black. And yeah, that just did a little something, not a lot, but just enough to kind of tie everything in together. So yeah, that looks really good. Okay, you guys, I got to think of a shimmer here, and there is a lot to choose from where my head was heading. So let's swatch. I'm going to swatch this one here, this one, and this one. So because I want a gold look. I know I've been doing that a lot lately. I just think it's so beautiful, especially this time of the year. And my problem is I can never remember what I swatched. Okay, so that is Ooh, that is pretty. That's more like a rose gold. I know it's hard to tell here. And that here, now that's a nice, beautiful gold. And that is more like a orange gold there, but it's still super pretty. And what is that one? Ooh, that is pretty too. This is going to be a very hard decision. But I think I'm actually going to go with this shade here. And that was, I believe it was Happening. Yeah, so that is the shade Happening. Now, this one was actually like a rose gold. So it was pretty interesting. And this one has a lot of beautiful pink iridescent shifts in it. So yeah, it was very deceiving in the pan, but they're absolutely gorgeous. So let's just go with that gold, the Happening, and let's see how bold I can make this. Because again, ooh wee, this is so pretty. That is what I had in my head. I wanted the shimmer to pretty much be the star of the show, and I did not want glitter because I could have went that way, but I really just didn't want glitter going everywhere and having to deal with it. So, oh yes, that is exactly what I was wanting, and I'm actually going to bring it up quite high here in the inner corner again because I do, want that to be seen. Now I'm just going to go back here with this ColourPop shade or brush, and I'm going in between those two colors that I did here in the corner, and I'm going to really tap that off and just lightly go right above that shimmer just to soften the edge. I'm not trying to create any more color, but just really kind of make everything look blended and with a purpose. Okay, so and then whatever was left on the brush, I'm just going to sweep it into that shimmer just so, there's not that harsh line. And I'm even debating about putting like that iridescent kind of over it. Let's see, you guys. I hope this isn't a mistake. Oh, I hope you're not yelling at me at home. And I'm just going to tap off my finger. And I'm just going to lightly put that over. Yeah, I don't want too much because I don't want to add a lot of pink. It just added just enough. So what I'm going to do is hurry up and do this other eye, and we're going to move on with the rest of the products. Okay, you guys, this is actually looking really cute. I think I'm going to go into this shade here. It's called Joy. And I'm going to try to see if you... I'm going to try to make it so you can see it a little better. It's like a very soft brown, like just a very soft in the pan. And I'm actually going to put it on a very fluffy brush, really tap that off, and hope, that I'm not going to make this too deep. Yeah, I just want to soften that burgundy edge just so it's not so dramatic. So yeah, that kind of just did the trick there. And that looks really good. I'm super excited how that turned out. Now here comes a moment of truth with with the tape. You guys, everything is going well. I'm actually a little surprised. Usually when I have, something kind of important, things don't go the way I want them. So this is good. Maybe it is good that I'm rushing around. Okay, you guys, let's see. I think I'm actually going to apply the lashes now instead of going back later. Yeah, and I'm going to use these half lashes that I found on Amazon. I love these for my hooded eyes. They work so well. So let me just find my glue. That is right here, and I probably need a tool. So I'm sure it's in my little basket that I brought down. Yeah, these work so well with hooded eyes. I think a half lash because I don't want to close off my eye. I want to be able to see, the shimmer, and I feel when I use a full lash, it just cuts everything off, and I can't even see it. Okay, so what I do, I kind of do mine a little backwards. So I'm going to curl my lashes first. I just feel like when I put mascara on first, I can't go over my lashes. They become almost too long and I can't see where I'm going. So I like putting on the lashes first and then going in with mascara. Okay, now again, you guys, I'm going to use that Bailey Lash Glue. This isn't a drugstore or affordable. It's like $20. But I want my lashes to stay on. I do not want them falling off in mid-conversation. And what I love about these two, you guys, there's not a lot of the adhesive to keep it on the packaging. So I'm not sitting there wasting time doing that, trying to take off all the adhesive. So I'm just going to use this pen so I don't have to wait for it to dry or anything. I'm just going to apply this and go in with the lash right away. Then I am going to apply even more glue here on the lash itself and really focusing on the inner and outer corner. And you guys, if you struggle with your lashes, you're not the only one. I do too. That's why you do not see me using lashes a lot. Yeah, you know, sometimes they are really easy and then sometimes I struggle. So, okay, so that side went on very easy. And as you can see, it just, you know, creates a really pretty look. So I'll hurry up and put on the other lash and then we are going to move on. Okay, I added just a little bit of mascara and I only put it at the base. I don't, you know, drag it all the way up. I'm just trying to fuse my real lashes with the falsie. So I just used my ColourPop Level Up, and this is a lengthening mascara, but I didn't need that. I just wanted something just to kind of grip the two together. Like I said, fuse it. So I'm going to use this here, the Master Blur Stick by Maybelline. I love this to fill in my pores, so I'm definitely using that. And you guys, I need another one. I keep meaning to order it and I keep forgetting. I'm really focusing on putting this where I have a lot of pores, and it does blur wrinkles too. So that's why I love this. Man, you can really tell when you go over your nose how blurring this is, because I do have very large pores on my nose. So, but when you do use any kind of blur product, you do really want to push this into the skin, because I have found if I do not really blend it in, you can kind of see it through the foundation, like it looks, there's almost like a ledge. So I you know, I really do take my time at pressing this in. Okay, for primer, I decided to use this. I love this, using this as a primer. It's the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. It's, you know, I think it's very similar to Charlotte Tilbury. It's very hydrating. It does add a little glow. And if you want your makeup to last all day, definitely use this as a primer. So I just apply it with the applicator, and then I use my hands to just blend that in. So as you can see, the beautiful glow that it gives, and it really does even out my skin tone. As you can see, this is very loved. I use it all the time. Okay, and for the foundation, again, I wanted something glowy. I was debating between matte, believe it or not, and glowy, so I went with glowy. And I'm going to use this here. This is one of my favorites. It's the L'Oreal tinted serum, and I'm going to use a shade 2-3. And hopefully it's not too light for me, because I do have 2 shades, and I get these pump dispensers on Amazon, and what a difference that has made. It makes, you know, using that product a lot more enjoyable, because without it, it's a mess and you tend not to want to grab for it. I love how this product works with the 4-in-1. It's like they were meant to be together. Okay, so now I want to go back to these new products that I got from Milani. And this is the Conceal and Perfect, and it's in, nope, this is the highlighter, you guys. Woo, thank goodness I looked. This says Conceal and Perfect. That's what this whole line is. It's an under eye brightener, and this is in the shade Melon. So it has like a peach tint to it, which is really good for my dark circles, and it's super hydrating and creamy. Oh, I love how this feels. Like I mentioned in the last video, when I did my haul, the Black Friday haul, it reminded me a lot of their supercharged one. So this one, I don't know, I feel like there is just slightly more coverage, but they're very similar. Yeah, it almost feels like there is like a serum or something in it. So that's what I love. I have super dry under eyes. Okay, and then for the concealer, you guys, I'm actually going to use my CoverGirl stick. I love this. I think this is a wonderful product. You would think that this might be too drying for mature dry under eyes, but it is not. And did I forget my brush, you guys? Nope, I found it. So what I'm going to do is just actually go in with my brush instead of kind of drawing everywhere. And I'm still going to do it the way I have been doing. I'm going to start low. But here I am going to create a very sharp edge. So here on this outer corner, I think I am going to add product directly on because I want this to be super sharp. And now I'm going to go back just below. I am not even near the wrinkles. And then when most of the product's off the brush, then I'm going to go on the under eye. And that way I'm not adding tons of product there, just enough. And it's brightening here. And it's kind of bringing, you know, see how this is sinking in. It's going to push that forward. Okay, you guys, that looks really good. Looks super fresh. Looks very lifted. So that is the look I was going for. So I'm super happy about that. Okay, so now I am going to use the bronzer in this little, I don't know, collection that they have going on here. And this is in the shade Honey. So we're going to really put it to the test because yesterday I wasn't able to wear the makeup a long time. So it was really kind of hard for me to judge. And this, I mean, I'm not going to be in a long time either, but it's a different situation. The elements are going to be different than sitting in the house. So I should get a pretty good idea if this makeup is long, you know, long wearing. So I'm just going to take actually the e.l.f. and this is their putty brush. And I'm going to blend this in. Yeah, this is really nice. As you can see, it's just kind of blending right into my skin. And it does dry down a little drier than that other stick I've been using, but it's super nice. Okay, now this one I do feel I need to move a little bit more quickly than that other stick by Kim Hughes I've been using. But I love the shade. This is really a nice shade. So you guys, Fleetwood Mac fans, oh gosh, I was so devastated to hear of Christine McVie. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. Yeah, I love their music. It's always just so uplifting. So I was very saddened to hear about her. You know what it is, you guys, too? I mean, I did not know she was that age. I mean, she looked fabulous. I think she was almost 80, you guys. Yeah, 79 or something like that. She looked amazing. But I think with, you know, celebrities and, you know, your favorite singers and stuff like that, they almost seem immortal to you. I don't know. That's how I feel. But yeah, they seem immortal to me. So when they do pass away, it's just, you know, just shocking. Okay, so I think for my blush, I do want to use a cream and a powder possibly, but these are the two I brought. Ooh, this looks really pretty. I might go with just this, just to really brighten up the look. So since I think I'm going to use a powder blush, I'm going to go in with my powder, and I've been loving this Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I think in pictures it looks super pretty. It's super long wearing. You know, my makeup lasts really well when I use this. So I'm definitely going to use this again. I'm so happy I purchased this at 5 and below. So I'm going to start with just patting a little bit in my T-zone. And maybe just lightly set everywhere else with my brush here. Just a light layer. Okay, so now I am going to take quite a bit and put that on this beauty blender and really carve this out here. I want to look chiseled. And I am going to place just a little bit right here, you guys, because I wear glasses and I find when I do that, it really does help. And quite a bit here on the tip of my nose because that's where it gets super oily. So I'm going to look ridiculous here for a few seconds. Okay, so what do we have next, you guys? We really don't have a lot to go. So what I'm trying to think of is if I even want to put anything under my eyes. I'm actually thinking, no, I like this look. I want the focal point to be this part of my eyes and my lips. So I think I'm going to let it ride, you guys, and not do that. Okay, so I don't want this baking for too long, and because I do have some other things we need to do. So I'm just going to wipe this away, and I'm going to leave this here for now. Okay, so let's go into this blush by Koki, and this is in the shade Tease. These blushes are absolutely beautiful. They remind me a lot of Moira. As you can see, there's a beautiful design in it, and they're ombre. Absolutely gorgeous, but super pigmented, you guys. I mean, these are pigmented, so I'm literally doing that. And I'm going to build up, and because I do not want going in with too much and being in, I mean, look at that. You guys, it's just almost scary how pigmented they are. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the edge of my shadow here just to make everything look really uniform. And I'm not too upset about going too crazy with blush. Again, we're going to be at a party, and I mean, we're going to be in our house. I can't imagine it being too dark in there, but you never know. But again, we're going out. We're going to have fun. So I'm going to be extra. And you guys, that's the thing. That's another thing I would like to touch base on. Like I said, it's a casual party. And I'm going to be me, and there's going to be probably, I know one girl, she may come in her sweats, and she's going to be her. So, I don't know. Just be yourself. You don't feel like you have to dress a certain way. Just, whatever makes you happy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do what makes me happy. Okay, and now I'm going to take that away, and I'm loving this, you guys. I think this looks really cute with the red sweater. Okay, so all we have to do now is set the face, and what I brought down is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is just because when I went traveling, you guys remember I put it in here, so I'm going to use this, and I really love the spray on this because actually the original bottle has a really aggressive spray, so we're going to use this one. Ooh, and I'm not going to be shy, not that I ever am, but I'm definitely not going to be shy today. And I'm going to press a little bit on a poof poof here. And I am going to set under the eyes with the setting spray. Okay, well, today I'm not going to forget the highlighter. So this is in that little collection. There's 3. And this is called Liquid Highlighter. And it's in the shade Lunar. So it has like a gold tint to it, or shine, or oh goodness, or a highlight here. So I really love it, but I got way too much. That was kind of wasteful, and I'm just gonna put that here. Ooh, hopefully I didn't add too much, you guys. And I think I'm just gonna use my sponge and really move this around. This is supposed to be very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. That's what everybody's saying. Ooh, that is so pretty. As you can see how beautiful and natural that looks, with the light hitting it just right. It looks super pretty. So I'm not going to go overboard with this. I'm just going to put it there, and I think that should be good. Let's do the lip. I'm actually going to do the same lip that I did at the last video. And so what I used is this liner here. It's called Italia. I got a pack of 12 from Amazon, and it's a beautiful red shade. Let's see if there's a number. 1047 HGT red. So they're super creamy, and they are a wood pencil liner. As you can see how creamy this liner is. This is such a nice formula. I mean, it literally just glides over my lips. Okay, so that looks really pretty. And the lipstick I chose is the Milani, and this is the Matte Fetish. And this is in the shade Fever, and it's so beautiful, you guys. I'm just really into bright lips now, so I'll be going back and forth. Don't you worry, I still love my nude, but this is gorgeous. So yeah, I'm definitely wearing this. And the bizarre thing about this formula, it's so creamy, but then and it's not uncomfortable at all. It dries down, and this stuff stays on for hours. Like I said, I had it on yesterday, and was eating, and it still had quite a bit on. So, so pretty, you guys. I'm even thinking of doing something. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so with red lipstick, I tend to always get it on my teeth. Um, and from what I understand, and it kind of does work, and it looks ridiculous, but you do that and get it off that area, and it really does help. Otherwise, I'm always putting it on my teeth. Okay, so I'm thinking about using this highlighter, and if I don't like it, I can change it. I'm just putting it on the back of my hand, and just going in the center here. See if that does anything. Ooh, that does. I'm actually going to add a little more because that looks pretty. Ooh, what do you guys think? That's really pretty. Yeah, I like that. So I think I'm gonna try it like that, you guys. Okay, I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna do with this makeup. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is go upstairs. I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna show you the final result. Okay, so what do you think? These are pretty long. I don't even know how long they really are. I have to look on Amazon because actually that's where they're from. It's all fake hair. You can't curl these or anything. It came naturally wavy like this, and then I just kind of mixed my own hair into it. Of course, I'll be playing a video here trying to show you how easy it was, and I was able to do them myself. I've never put extensions in my whole life. So I thought it was a very simple process. And they're not too heavy. I was worried about that too. Like my head would feel super heavy. It's more heavy than usual, but it's not like uncomfortable heavy. But I think they're super pretty. I got the shade black. And guess how much they are, you guys? $22. And I think they're on sale right now. So it's just a fun change. But let me show you guys something, it looks so cute because I probably will be wearing a beanie at some point because like I said, it's going to get rather cold out there. And the outfit that I have on, again, this sweater is from Marshall's. It says Mary on it, and it's super nice and soft. And then the leather pants, it's like a jogger or a pleather. These were from Amazon as well. And the boots are really sparkly, and I got those from Marshall's. And this is the hat, but look what's inside, you guys. It is silk. So when you put this on, and look how cute it looks with this hair, I swear. So when you put it on, you can keep your hair from, getting crazy, disheveled, like, a silk pillowcase. So, yeah, I wore this the other day, and, my hair, it doesn't really affect it. It's amazing. So these would be amazing gifts for Christmas, and I think they're like at the most $13-15, and they had all different colors. So this is going to be a lifesaver for me in winter, because that's why I normally never wear a hat, because I don't want to have to go into a restaurant and have to take my hat off, and my hair is crazy. So as you can see, it really didn't affect sorry, my hair at all. So yeah, you guys, that was the process of me getting ready for my party. I'm super excited to get going. We're going to be leaving here in about 10-15 minutes. I'll try to take some pictures and stuff, what we did over there, and hopefully I won't be feeling so bad tomorrow. I did already take some liquid IV. I'll probably be drinking some more tomorrow. And yeah, you guys, if you are starting your Christmas parties, have a great weekend. Have fun at yours. We could tell each other stories on Monday. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoyed today's video, if you please hit that like button, I truly appreciate it. You guys know how much I do, and it really does help this channel and this video get pushed out. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. I will see you Monday. I love you so much, and until next time.